Hello, yogis. How are you? Welcome to class. My name is Alessandra Oram. I am a yoga teacher and OYSHO ambassador, and I'm here every Tuesday to give you and share with you my practice of VINYASA. So I hope you all have your yoga mats ready at home. And today I really want to focus on what many of us call backbending. This is a phrase that I try and avoid using in my classes because it makes a student, especially a beginner student, think that they have to bend their back in order to create an arch. So what I want you to focus today is, instead of focusing on the word backbending, focus on the feeling that you are to stretch your front body. So as we come into and focus on all these deep back bends, I want you to focus on feeling the stretch here and forget about the spine. That is not what's bending. It's actually here what's bending. Your front body and your back muscles are the ones that are contracting. So let's really focus on that today. Before we begin, I just want to read some of your messages. So I have them here on the screen, the ones on YouTube. So hello, Virginia, Andrea. What are you all saying? Yes, so the class today is in English. La clase hoy es en inglés y jueves es en español. Okay, a lot of chat in Spanish. Okay, so good. Hello, Marta in London. Nice to see you. So join me on the mat. And today, if we have time, we might even be using a strap. So if you have a strap handy, please go ahead and bring it close to you. Otherwise, you can always use a towel as well. Okay, let's begin at the front of our mat. Our feet hips width apart in Tada. Feet parallel, toes spread wide, and I want you to reach your arms up and grab your elbows. From there, really lift your chest towards the chin. And then exhale, bend your knees, drop your chest against the thighs, and now hang your head. Great, let's stay here in ragdoll, just enjoying the stillness of this first pose. And maybe just observing now the weight that you feel in your head. Very likely you feel pressure of the blood rushing into your forehead. So just enjoy this inversion. We're allowing the blood to change direction and fill the crown of our heads. Stay here hanging. You can add a few pulses back and forth, just swaying from the hips. And if you feel that you want to move from side to side, go ahead and just move your shoulders, sway your torso from left to right and right to left. Take your time and observe what sensations flood your body. Let's take one more breath here, maybe stay in stillness at the center. And on the exhale, I want you to release, dropping your fingertips to the floor, quite a bit away from your feet. From here, let's lengthen the spine into flat back. And then join your big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. With our toes together, let's bend the knees, keep your hips parallel to the floor, and just measure the distance with your arms. Look forward, lengthen your neck. Try and keep your hips where they are and reach your arms parallel and then reach them up. Inhale. Try not to strain your neck. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Straighten the elbows and maybe even look up with your eyes towards the eyebrows. Let's stay 2 more breaths. Inhale. Come into your Ujjayi breath if you're familiar with Ujjayi. 1 more breath. Inhale. On the exhale, push down with the feet to rise. Inhale, interlock the fingers, reverse the palm and flex. Squeeze the glutes. And exhale to arch back. Inhale to straighten. Open the palms and lift the heels. Stand on your tippy toes. Try to find balance. And exhale, bend the knees slowly. Drop your heels and graze your fingertips to touch the floor. Like we did earlier, inhale, come into your chair pose. This time, instead of arms wide, join the palms together and squeeze the biceps into the ears. Exhale, push into the feet and stand up. Interlock. Inhale, reverse the palm, reach them up, squeeze the glutes forward. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't let go of your glutes as you arch back. Inhale to straighten, join the palms or join the thumbs and open the palm, lift the heels. Exhale, circle your arms and drop your arms, drop your heels, touch the floor. Let's do one more round. Inhale, reach your arms up, squeeze the biceps into the ears. And exhale, stand up tall. Interlock. Inhale, reverse the palm, squeeze the glutes, lift the chest. Exhale to arch back. Inhale to straighten, joining the thumbs, open the palm and lift the heels, balance. Exhale, bend the knees and touch the floor. Well done. This time we're going to change slightly. So come into your chair pose, inhale, Utkata. And exhale, push with your feet to stand. This time, as you interlock, I want you to stand on your tippy toes, lift the heels. Inhale to rise, find balance, squeeze, lock the hips forward, and exhale. Keep looking at the floor as you arch back. Stay here, 3 breaths. Exhale. Really focus on the stretch on the front body, 2. No pain in your back body, just engagement. 3, inhale, last one. And on the exhale, stand tall and straight. Inhale, lift up. As you drop the heels, drop your arms by your side. Well done. You should feel nice and heated. Calm yourself down with the breath. 2, inhale. Straighten the elbows, straighten the arms. 3, inhale. On the exhale, we begin to move. So inhale, reach your arms up, look up between the thumbs. Exhale, fall forward, squeeze your abdomen against the thighs and drop your hands down. Inhale, come into flat back, lengthen your chin and chest. Good. And exhale, fall forward again. Inhale, second one, flat back. Lengthen chin and chest. Try to lift your tailbone. Exhale. Try to keep the gravity in your toes as you fall forward. Last one. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Each time, really try and lift those sitting bones. Lift your chin and chest. Lengthen. And exhale, fold, squeeze the abdomen. Let's come back into flat back. Lengthen on your fingertips. And on the exhale, bend your knees and place your hands either side of the feet. You can either jump back or walk back into plank. Good, and from there, your fingers are spread wide. Stay. And let's come down very, very slowly into a Chaturanga. Good. Inhale. Can you lift up into a Cobra? And now drop slightly, but keep the chest lifted. Push down with your toes and see if you can stay lifted without the support of your hands. So look forward, 3 breaths in. Really squeezing the shoulder blades, hands hovering off the floor. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Good. On the exhale, drop your hands and drop your forehead. So good. Now, I want you to focus on pushing down with the knees and hollowing the belly. Basically, point your tailbone down towards the floor and your belly should lift. Now you have full engagement of your core. Push with your arms, lift. And exhale, walk your knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes. Well, let's keep them untucked. Inhale. Cow pose, lift your chin and chest. Exhale, cat. And we're gonna enjoy this nice stretch on the lower back as we slowly sit back down onto the heels and walk our fingertips forward. Rest your forehead on the floor, drop your hands, drop your elbows, and really just stay here. Relax 3 breaths. Relax your shoulders, your arms, but stay focused on the breath. 2, inhale. Taking control of the breath, we're not allowing the breath to run away. 3, inhale. Really expand the ribs against the thighs. On the exhale, you round your tailbone and you push your shoulders forward over the wrists. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift chin and chest, then reach back, sit your heels towards, or sit your glutes towards the heels, and then exhale, round and lean forward. Fluidly inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chin and chest, sit back. And then exhale to round and lean forward. Inhale, lift the chin and chest, lift the tailbone, slowly sit back. And exhale, last one, to round. Inhale, stay here as you lift the chin and chest, lift the knees, and exhale, push into downward facing dog. Well done. Now stay here in down dog for 3 breaths, just enjoying this first down dog, allowing your spine to lengthen. 2, really open your fingers wide, claw the floor as much as you can. You can always look at your fingertips to make sure that they're really having a good grip, and exhale, push to lengthen and lift the tailbone. 3, last one here. And on the exhale, shift all your weight into your left foot. Inhale, extend your right leg back up, reach it up, keep your hips square for this class. And exhale, lean forward, touch your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, keep the hips square as you lengthen the right leg back and up. Exhale, twist, bending your knee into the left elbow. Touch. Inhale, come back, square the hips and lengthen your right leg up. And now exhale, in the center of your shoulders, knee to nose, round your chest. Stay here, inhale, look between the thumbs, and step, exhale, lengthening your heart forward, come onto your fingertips. I want you to stay here, inhale, push on the ball of your foot, lengthen your heart forward, and now exhale, drop your left knee down, place your left hand flat underneath the left shoulder. With your right arm extending forward, inhale, lengthen the spine first, then reach it up, push with your left hand, twist. Option 1, stay. Option 2, reach your right arm back as you drop the hips. Maybe you can bend the knee and catch the foot. Okay, these are all options. Don't feel forced to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. From there, any option, I want you all to focus on twisting the right shoulder over the left, opening your heart, opening the chest, and exhale. If you have the foot, you can maybe bend the elbow and pull the heel in towards the glute. Stay here now for 3 breaths, wherever you are, any option. Exhale. 2, can you stay focused on looking up? Exhale in the corner of your eye. 3, inhale. So good. On the exhale, slowly release where you are. Look back down and frame your right foot underneath, hands underneath each shoulder. So from here, you tuck the left toes, push down well with your fingers spread wide as you lift the left knee, round your shoulders for high plank. Inhale. So good. And exhale, we're gonna lower down. 3, 2, 1, into Chaturanga, lie down. Good. So the last time we practiced doing a Cobra without the support of the hands, which gives you very good engagement and understanding of your back muscles engaging and really not pushing and crunching your bones. So remember that feeling. But this time, we're going to walk the hands little wider, so on the edge of our mats, maybe our pinky fingers off the edge, and you're going to gently come up. And as you slowly, gently straighten the elbows, keep your hips on the floor, and then just roll the hips over to the left, bending the left elbow, straightening the right arm. Look past your left shoulder. Good. Come back to the center, create space, dropping the hips, but peeling your chest forward. Exhale, roll to your right hip, stack the left on top, and bend your right elbow. Maybe you can even stick your glute, stick your butt back, and look past your right shoulder. Good. Come back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the elbows and slowly come down. Good. Taking control. If you want, let's just walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Let's take a gentle cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lengthen the neck first. Push your pubic bone down. Push the top of the toes to engage the kneecaps. And now lift up. Remember not to push the floor. Imagine your hands sliding backwards. Your shoulders dropping away from the ears. And as you imagine or pull your hands back, push your chest forward. Should give you a nice stretch in the front body, your chest, your abdomen. Maybe feeling trembling in your arms. That's normal. Push. And now exhale, slowly come back down and rest your forehead to the floor. Now remember that hollow effect. We need to push down with our knees. Lift the belly by pointing the tailbone down. And like a plank, push, 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 and come up. Exhale, walk the knees in underneath your hips. So good. So measure your tabletop distance and rest into child's pose. Enjoy, as you come into child's pose, really tuck the tailbone down and enjoy the stretch on the lower back. Walk your fingers forward, lengthen, and exhale, place the belly against the thigh. This time you can keep your arms engaged by staying on your fingertips and lifting the elbows. Let's stay here, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2, enjoy the roundness of the lower back. Exhale, tailbone pointing down. 3, last one. On the exhale, place your hands flat and curl up. Inhale, round your spine to curl forward, leaning the shoulders past the wrists. And exhale, tuck your toes and push into downward facing dog. Okay, so we just did one side. Let's do the other. So first, look at your downward dog by looking at your hands. Open the fingers even wider. I want everyone to have a better control of their hands to avoid any pain in the wrists. So claw the floor. Imagine you're on mud, wet soil, and you can really squeeze the floor from underneath you and pinch it with your hands. Push the floor away, pinch down with your fingertips, and now shift all the weight into your right foot. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up. Keep your hips square. Exhale, lean forward and touch your elbow to the left, your knee to the left elbow. Inhale, reach back and up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, twist to touch your right elbow. Inhale, back and up. Now round, knee to nose. Stay. Inhale, look between the thumbs, round your heart, and step. Exhale, dropping the chest against the thigh, reaching the right heel back. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Maybe now lift the belly off the thigh. And as you place your right hand flat underneath the shoulder, exhale, drop your right knee down and the back of your toes. From there, extend your left arm forward first. Try to find length by really reaching forward, then up, twist, resist. Option 1, stay. Option 2, drop your hips as you reach your left arm back, and if you can, bend the right knee and catch your foot. So any option, you can stay. If you have the foot in your hand, maybe keep twisting the chest open and maybe bend your left elbow to pull the heel towards your glute. Any option that you're at, I want you to stay there for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. On the exhale, slowly release the foot and drop it back down. Look at the front of your mat and frame your left foot. So good. Inhale. As we push down with our wide fingers, lift your right knee off the floor. Look at the floor, hollow your back, and step into high plank. Inhale, stay in high plank. And then exhale, come down into Chaturanga in 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Well done. This time you're going to walk your hands completely off the mat. And instead of having flat hands, you're going to lift the heel of your hand and come onto your fingertips. Can you imagine a balloon underneath your armpits so that your elbows rise up? Point the elbows higher. Push down with the top of the toes as well as your tailbone pointing back, pubic bone pushing against the floor. And like a worm, I want you to lift up very quickly and walk your belly button forward and drop your ribs back down. Good. So we've created some length in the belly button. And I want you to keep pushing down with your pubic bone as you lift the chest up. Be careful, if you have any pain in your lower back, stay where you are or even go further down until the pain disappears. You should have no pain in your lower back. All the stretch should be felt in your front body. And if you're here with me, keep lifting and pushing forward as you almost slide your fingertips back. Stay here now for 3 breaths. I'm really pushing down actively with the back of my toes. 2, inhale, keep breathing, pushing your chest forward and up. Exhale. 3, almost squeezing the shoulder blades together. And exhale, slowly come back down and place your hands underneath the shoulders with your forehead resting. Okay, hollow the belly by pointing the tailbone back, lift the belly off the floor, and now lift. Inhale, coming into a plank with your knees on the floor. Exhale, walk the knees in underneath your hips. Inhale, come into cow pose, very gentle, no need to go so deeply. And exhale, cat pose to sit back and rest your lower back. Give it a nice stretch. Stay here. You can drop your elbows, drop your forearms, and stretch. Let's hold it for 3 breaths. 1, stay in your child's pose. Meanwhile, I'm going to just do my hair. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Okay, on the exhale, let's get ready to work our way back into cat pose or tabletop. Inhale. Coming on your hands and knees, measure the distance so that your hands are underneath the shoulders and your knees are underneath the hips. From there, we're going to tuck the toes and slowly push into downward facing dog. So again, we're back at downward facing dog, but this time we're going to stay. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. Open the fingers wide, look at your fingertips, push them down, claw the floor. As you drop your head, look towards the chest, and then lengthen the spine. Stay here 3 breaths. Inhale. Actively pushing your thighs back. 2, inhale. Exhale, resist gravity with the hands. 3, inhale. And exhale, well done. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up. And exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Okay, come back into a square hip, straighten the right leg. And as you look forward, lift the left heel. And now look back down and turn your heel at a 45 degree and drop your left heel down.
flat. So my left foot is 45 degrees. Good. From there, you can keep your right leg lifted, pushing down with your hands. Try to bring all the weight into your left foot. And option 1, extend your left arm back, pointing to the back of the room. Option 2, maybe grab your left foot, and if you have it, lean forward again as you kick the left shin away. Open your heart and lift your chest. Stay wherever you are. 2 more. Exhale. 3, last one. Good. And exhale, drop your hand, knee to nose, crunch. Inhale, look forward and step. Lengthen your heart, walk your fingertips forward. Exhale, drop your left knee down, untuck the toes, and sit your hips nice and low towards the ground. Inhale, swing your arms up, join the palms together, and reach them up. Exhale, stay for 3 breaths. 1, inhale. I'm really tucking in my tailbone. Remember not to drop your heart or drop your pelvis. Really pull the tailbone down, pushing the pubic bone forward, and really feel the stretch on your front body. Last one here. And on the exhale, extend your left arm over to the side and slowly drop your left hand down. As you grab the floor, turn your chest back towards the right, and exhale, pull your right arm over the ear. Stay here, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And exhale, swing your right arm in front of you and frame your right foot with both hands. Good. Walk your hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, keep your foot flat on the floor this time. Try to straighten the leg and straighten the spine. Lengthen, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. And on the exhale, bend the right knee and lean your chest and hips forward. Okay, now lift the chest away from the thigh, reach both arms up, and this time drop your right arm out to the side. Stay in line with your shoulders, and as your right hand touches the floor, bring your left arm over the ear and twist your heart to look up. Stay here, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Breathe. Try to find space for your lungs. 3. And exhale. Swing your left arm round and drop your hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale. Keep your hands flat underneath the shoulders as you tuck the left toes. And exhale. Lift the left leg off the floor. Inhale, as you push down with the right foot, reach your arms in front of you, arms next to the ears, and exhale, hands back down, just a little bit of strength. Inhale, step back with your right foot, and exhale, hollow your back, come into high plank. Can you lift your right leg off the floor? Good, and hold, 3 breaths. Don't lift it too high. We're focusing on pointing the tailbone down. 2. Tailbone pointing down and back. Exhale. 3. Last one. And slowly exhale, bend the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Lie down, bending your right knee, pointing the right toes up. So good. Inhale. You're going to extend your left arm out to the side, flat on the floor. And exhale, push with your right hand and roll your right foot to the ground, pointing your right knee up. So option 1, if this feels a lot, stay here, looking up. Option 2, you can reach and swing your right arm around and try and place your right hand on top of the left. There it is. Takes a little bit of practice to figure out where is your left hand. Totally normal. Now stay here for 3. I'm almost turning my hips up towards the ceiling. 2. Exhale. 3. And on the exhale, I want you to slowly release. Place your right hand underneath the right shoulder and come back into the center of your mat. So nice. Inhale. Place both hands underneath the shoulders and drop your forehead down. From there, I want you to keep that right knee bent. And instead of catching it with your left hand, catch it with your right. And now you're going to extend your left arm forward. So coming onto your left fingertips, make sure your elbow is lifted. From there, I want you to kick your right foot back. So that's kicking into your hand. And then from there, can you lift the knee and maybe even lift your arm and your left foot? Stay here. 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Try to lift up higher. 3. And exhale. Forehead down, hands underneath the elbows. Inhale, lift into upward facing dog. And push into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, drop the knees down. Round your spine and sit towards the heels. We're going to take rest here in this nice rounded pose to counterbalance all those back bends that we did. I want you to take 2 more. Inhale. Find rest. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Now on the exhale, slowly round your spine and lean your shoulders forward over the wrists. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the tailbone. And exhale, push into downward facing dog. Okay, open your fingers wide. Maybe have a look. And then inhale. You're going to lift the left leg back and up, square the hips. And as you lift the right heel, you turn the heel 45 and drop it back down. Good. Bend the knee, open the hip. And so, option 1, you can extend the right arm back. Option 2, you can grab the foot. So in option 2, if you have the foot, you can kick the foot into your hand, lean your shoulder forward, and open your chest. Now stay here. Exhale. We have 2 more. 2. No worries if you fall. Try again. Exhale. 3. And exhale. Place the right hand down. Crunch knee to nose. Inhale. Look forward and step. Lengthen your spine. Come onto your fingertips and push. Exhale. Drop your right knee down and untuck the toes. Inhale. As you sink the hips, reach your arms up. And remember, try not to drop the belly. Pull the belly in. Tuck the tailbone down and reach up. Stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. On the exhale, well done. I want you to drop your right hand down to the floor and reach your left arm over the ear. Turn your chest. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, stay in this nice stretch, resisting the floor with your right hand. 3 breaths in. Exhale. 2, in. Exhale. 3, in. On the exhale, drop your left shoulder in a circle and then frame your foot with both hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Maybe you need 2 blocks under your hands if you feel this is difficult to straighten the left leg. Lengthen and exhale, stay. We're going to stay here now for 3 breaths. I'm lengthening my spine as well as stretching the left leg with the left foot flat on the floor this time. Last one. Inhale. And on the exhale, you bend the left knee back to where it was, tucking the tailbone in. Come back up. Inhale. Reach your arms up, tucking in the tailbone, cinch your waist. And this time, exhale, left hand down to the side. Stay in line with your shoulders. As you touch the floor, reach your right arm over the ear. Inhale, twist slightly to open the chest. And exhale, pull your right fingers. Stay. 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. And exhale, drop your right shoulder and swing it round, framing your left foot. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward, but stay on the ground, lifting the right knee. And exhale, maybe walk your hands slightly forward to lift the belly off the thigh. Get ready. Inhale, push with your left foot to reach your arms next to the ears. And exhale, bring your hands back down, framing your foot. A little bit of strength. Inhale, step back with your left leg, come into one-legged plank, and stay. Exhale for 3 breaths. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Really pull the belly up, point the tailbone back. 3, inhale. And now lean forward slowly. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, lie down. So good. Bend your left knee, pointing your toes up to the ceiling. From here, you just extend your right arm out to the side. So you're resting your right fingertips on the floor. And as you push with your left hand, you turn your torso and drop your left toes to the floor, knee pointing up. From there, can you keep twisting? Option 1. Option 2, you're going to reach your left arm up and over and try and place the left hand on top of the right. Maybe it will take you some time, found it, to find your right hand. Stay there. 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Try and find space. 3. Exhale to slowly release. Place your left hand down first, and then swing back to drop your forehead at the center with your pelvis. Keep your left knee bent, pointing up. So this time, you're going to reach your left arm back and grab the interior of the foot. And exhale, extend your right arm forward, fingertips to the floor. From there, I want you to first engage the leg by kicking the left foot into your hand. This will help lift the heart. From there, you can lift your knee off the floor, squeeze and pull it back. And now exhale, optional, you can reach your arm as well as the leg. Stay there now, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Stay, exhale. Place your hands on the floor underneath the elbows, forehead down. Continue, inhale to upward facing dog. Lift. And exhale, push into downward facing dog. So nice. Inhale, lift the heels, lean the shoulders. Exhale, drop the knees down and sit into child's pose. Oh, feels so nice on the lower back. Enjoy this comfort of your thighs underneath the chest. I want you to take rest here for 3 breaths. 1, inhale. Stay there. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Just going to check the time. Okay, thank you. Exhale, well done. Slowly come back into your tabletop. Measure your hands and knees, shoulder width and hips width apart. And then from there, we're going to work our way back into a downward facing dog. So now we're getting into deeper poses as we move, as your body warms up. So as you claw the floor, push into downward facing dog. And we're actually going to stay here for quite some time. We're going to stay here for 6 long breaths. So your downward facing dog should come from tabletop. And then from there, as you look forward, push the floor so you bring all the weight into your feet. And now sink your forehead down so much that you can push your forehead into the floor. I'm really pushing with my hands to do this and locking my elbows straight. I'm coming into a very deep heart opener. Stay here now for 3 more. Exhale. 2, can you try and push your forehead down to kiss the floor? Exhale. I know it's tough, keep pushing. 3, can you push your feet flat as well? Push your knees back. Exhale, release, look forward. Inhale, lift your heels high as you lean your shoulders. Exhale, drop the knees down. Come into cow, inhale. Lean forward and drop chest and chin. Okay, we're gonna stay here. Option 1, you stay here with your knees. More weight should be on your chest. And option 2, lift your knees off the floor. Stay here now, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. On the exhale, you're gonna push your toes to move forward to up dog. Inhale, push up. And exhale, push back. So good. Stay here, inhale. And exhale, really dropping the head and looking towards your chest. Inhale, lift your heels high, lean the shoulders. And as you drop the knees, untuck the toes, stay high, and sit back towards your heels. Good. I want you to stay here, open your chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, drop your elbows, flip your palm open, and really take rest in the wrists as well as your shoulders. So instead of child's pose, I want to take rest here to allow the blood to rush away from your head and back down towards your feet. Because the next pose that we're going to hold for some time is going to be Urdhva Danu, or Wild Thing. So you have the option of staying in Wild Thing or flipping your downward facing dog completely to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. I think you call it bridge pose or full wheel. Okay, so let's take some more rest, really breathing in and letting go of the tension in the shoulders. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. I'm really resting my wrists as much as I can, but taking hold of my heart, taking hold of my posture. Last one. Inhale. So good. Exhale. Let's come back into tabletop. So from here, we're going to measure hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide, tuck the toes, and push again into downward facing dog. Very slowly, remember your 3-legged dog. Keep your hips square. Extend your right leg back and up. So option 1 is actually to exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. You can stay here in option 1. Option 2, lift your left heel, turn your foot 90 degrees, flat on the floor, and drop your right foot behind you. So in this option 2, you should really twist your hip, turn your pelvis up towards the ceiling as you straighten the left leg, push down on your right toes, and try to arch back. Okay? So option 2, you stay here in Wild Thing. 3 breaths. Exhale. In total, we're going to do 6. 2. Quite tough to hold. Exhale. Gain strength, power, resist. 3. And now, option 2, stay here. Option 3, change your feet and drop your right hand to come into the full wheel Urdhva Danu. Now stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale. 2, maybe even straighten your knees. Exhale. 3. Okay, let's work our way back. Exhale, maybe flip your left hand first, follow with your right, and stay there, knee to nose. Inhale, look forward and step. Exhale, fingertips slightly forward, lifting the chest. We're gonna push down with the right foot and come up. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you drop the hips parallel to the floor or thigh parallel, drop your hands and interlock your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, stay, working the legs. 2 more only. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale, as you lean forward, lift the hands away from the lower back and launch your left leg up. Find balance for 3 more. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And exhale, release and grab your left knee in towards the chest. Inhale, find balance as you look forward. So good. Exhale, stay. 3 breaths in. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And exhale, release the foot to the ground. Well done. Maybe shake out the legs. So we're ready to come into dancer's pose. I'm just going to walk back just because for Instagram I might get cut. So come back onto your right standing leg. Bend your left knee again, but catch the foot as you've done in other poses. Hand on the inside of the foot. Come back to square your hips and shoulders before you continue. Extend your right arm up, lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, kick the foot into your hand and slowly lean forward. You can slightly open the hips now. Side stretch. Stay here. 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale, well done. Hands down, come into plank. Lean forward, Chaturanga. Inhale, push into up dog. And exhale, push into downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, lift the heels, lean forward. Exhale, drop your knees and sit back onto your heels. We're gonna rest. We have about 10 more minutes of class. And I wanna do the other side. So really rest now. Let go of any tensions in the shoulders. We're at the peak of the practice. All your energy, all your hard work of warming up the body, really use it now and try and go a little bit deeper, work a little bit harder, find strength. Well done. Notice the heart calming down just from this rest. Last one. And exhale. Well done. Come into tabletop measuring, hands and knees. And we're going to do the other side. Okay, today no time to use the strap. It's okay. Tuck your toes, push into downward facing dog. Okay, let's do the left side. So all the weight into your right foot. Square the hips first. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. So this is option 1. Stay here. Option 2, you lift the right heel, then turn the foot to the side, back down, and exhale, drop your left toes behind you. Then from there, you're gonna push down with your right foot, twist or turn your pelvis up to the ceiling, and come into wild thing, arching your heart open. Stay here first, everyone, for 3 breaths, or in your first option. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And on the exhale, stay or flip into your Urdhva Dhanu. Change your feet, change your hands. Now you're gonna stay for 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Maybe straighten your knees. Exhale. 3. And on the exhale, change your right hand so you can flip and take knee to nose, crunch. Inhale, step your left foot forward, lengthen your chest. And exhale, stay. We're gonna really work our left leg now. Inhale, come up, reach your arms up. Exhale, interlock your fingers behind your back as you lower the left thigh. Inhale, reach your heart up and stay. 1, inhale. I'm pushing my right heel back as well as lowering my left thigh parallel to the floor. 2, pushing my chest forward to feel that back bend. 3, inhale. And on the exhale, lean forward to fly your right leg up. Inhale, straighten the left leg, reach the right leg up, and balance. We have 3 more. Inhale. I know your left leg is working, so is mine. 2, hard work, stay focused, look at the floor. Exhale. 3, last one. And on the exhale, release your lock of the fingers and grab your right knee to stand up. Inhale, straighten your back, shoulders over the left heel, and stay. Exhale, looking at the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. On the exhale, well done. Release the foot and the knee and place the foot back down. Shake your legs. Okay, we have the last 5 minutes of class, and we've reached the peak pose now on the left side. So come into your left foot, really straighten that left leg. I'm gonna walk back just for Instagram. Come into balance. I like to focus on one spot in the room, so if there's an actual spot on the floor, I prefer to focus my eyes there. Bend your right knee and grab your foot from the inside, and before you begin, square your hips first and square your shoulders. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, kick your foot into your right hand as you lean your chest forward. Keep kicking back and up. 3 breaths, in. Exhale. 2, in. Exhale. 3, in. On the exhale, step back, hands down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, drop your knees down. Inhale, cross your shins, one behind in front of the other. And exhale, we're gonna sit onto our hips and straighten the legs forward. Good. So I'm quite far back on the mat. So make sure you're seated in the center of your mat. And you're just going to straighten your legs forward. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. And now inhale to rise, reaching your arms up. Exhale, lean forward to catch your feet. Inhale, lengthen your chin and chest. Exhale to fold. Stay here now for 3 breaths only. Really lengthening your ribs towards the knees. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening the back of your neck. 3. Last one. Breathe, squeeze your belly. And exhale to release. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, fingertips behind you, drop your knees to the side. Inhale, as you push down with your fingertips, roll onto your pubic bone and lift your ribs, lift your chest, lift your heart. And stay. 3 breaths. In. Exhale, almost just supporting, propping up your back with your arms. 2. Enjoying the space that you're creating for your lungs. 3, inhale. And exhale, close the knees and round your tailbone. Inhale, swing your arms forward. And let's roll down into Shavasana together in 3. Inhale, slow. Exhale, stay. 2, inhale, maybe straighten out the legs. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, nice and round as you can go. Exhale, slowly release into Shava. So nice. Completely let go, rest your bones into the floor. If you find any discomfort in your body or in your bones, quickly adjust yourself to feel comfortable on the floor. And when you find that complete release, I invite you to stay here for 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to get up while you stay in your Shavasana, and I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you everyone for joining me for this live session. And for those of you joining later on, thank you so much for all your comments. I love to read them all, and when I have time, I love to respond to you and chat to you. So keep your messages coming, they mean a lot to me. I hope to join you next week on Tuesday for English classes. If not, you can also join my Spanish classes on Thursday on OYSHO Live. See you then. Bye bye, ciao, see you.